Here we go again. Here we go again. Welcome to Ron's Rebellion, y'all. Let's get it popping, man. We got a long fucking show. I mean, a long show. So I hope you can stay to the end. If you can't, I don't blame you because a nigga show can yap. But welcome to my yapping session, Ron's Rebellion. I hope everybody is enjoying their day. It's been a long day for me, but I can't complain. I mean, I could. I can. I can't complain, but I'm not. Because we have some good news and we have some bad news. Of course, we live in the middle of the empire. But there's been a lot going on this week, you guys. And I don't see mainstream media picking up on too many of these stories. For one, I think we're going to start with ISIS ambush. ISIS have been ambushed by a pair of, I think it was either 8 to 10 people in Texas in the South. They went out there, they shot fireworks and basically caused a distraction trying to get, ICE, what is they call it? I want to call them officers, but they try to get ICE out there so they can set them up. Shots were traded in between the group and the police. And I believe one police officer got shot. And you would think, like, just hearing this story, right? Put a face to it. Like, who do you think set up ICE? Because this is one of the reasons why, the main reason why the mainstream media isn't picking up on this story. Like, I done went to MSNBC, CNN. I seen, I went on Fox News not even talking about it. So I'm like, I wonder, why is that? Why is nobody picking up this damn story? Like, this is something that needs to be talked about. So I did a little bit of digging. It's not too hard to get the information nowadays. And yeah, it ain't who you thought it would be. Well, we probably know. Like, you probably like, yeah. You probably like, oh yeah, these motherfuckers. I can see them doing that. But I say, this is a great start. Let me find this video. Damn, where's you at? Okay, nope, it's not that one. Not that one. Man, it's been so much going on. And Philly, the strike is over, y'all. We got to talk about that. We got to talk about the scabs. What's been going on with that? It's been so much going on. And I'm not hearing good news. I'm not hearing too much good news from what I'm seeing on the internet. And it kind of sucks. I'm not gonna lie. They said they came to an agreement. We're gonna get into that a little bit later. After I found my motherfucking video, what the fuck? Unless they took them all down. Okay. I found some. I'm looking for the police, the chief of police in Texas. Okay. Somebody said into FIFA. I wish they had the balls to do some shit like that. Okay, let me share my screen with you guys.
So pretty much a bunch of white people fucked around and found out that you don't attack a border patrol.
Oh yeah, I can't get. Oh, here we go.
We're here to tell you that late at night on July 4th, Friday night at approximately.
Now remember what I said. Think about what they look like. These are all Caucasian people. I don't know about him. He look a little something mixed in him. and the guy in in the middle. But these are all white people. And this is what I say, like, this what white people should be doing, bro. Like, fuck all that going online. Fuck all that, writing and calling your representatives. Fuck all that protesting, because this is the only language that they understand. The real problem is they had a plan, but they didn't execute it the correct way. Let's listen to what this ugly chick got to talk about.
Approximately 10:37 p.m. at the Prairieland ICE Detention Center in Alvarado, Texas. 10 to 12 individuals dressed in black military-style clothing began shooting fireworks and engaging in acts of vandalism at the facility. And this was part of an organized attack. Today, my office has charged 10 individuals with 3 counts of attempted murder of a federal officer. Each of the 10 are also charged with 3 counts of discharging a firearm in relation to a crime of violence. Each of these defendants faces a mandatory prison term of 10 years and up to life in prison. It was a planned ambush with the intent to kill ICE corrections officers. Make no mistake, this was not a so-called peaceful protest. It was indeed an ambush. The attackers used the vandalism that I described, which seemed to be designed to draw ICE personnel outside the facility, and it worked.
It worked. So let's give them a round of applause for that. Let's give them. I got to give them a round of applause. I can't lie. I love to see it, but I just hate that one police officer got shot in the neck and he's still alive. That's the fucking down part. You know what I'm saying? That's the shit that sucks. If they could have took at least 10 of them out with them, then no, Steve. It wasn't just fireworks. They were shooting at each other. ICE, the police, and the 10 people that you see right there, they were shooting at each other. They shots were exchanged. Guns. They had automatic weapons. What they did was they lit some fireworks outside of the concentration camp, tried to get the ICE officers to come outside, and basically somebody came outside and was like, hey, you can't do this, whatever property it is, and basically somebody was watching from the other side of the street and started shooting at one of the officers. So he gets shot, and then some more police officers, they all come around and they start firing where the gunshots came from. Then the other 9 people start shooting at the cops also. That's what happened. Like they ambushed ICE, but the execution, I don't know if they had it in their heart. I don't think they had it in their heart to actually murder these people, because you got automatic weapons. You already got the ambush. They coming outside. They don't know. The ones that's inside don't know where the bullets is coming from. So y'all had full court advantage. And if any of y'all are thinking about being a copycat, please execute this the right way, because you're going to go to jail. You're going to die. You're going to go to jail, or you're going to die. But make sure you take some of them out with you. Make sure your plans and you execute these things right, because man, we can't have people feeling stuff like this now. Especially if you're going to become a copycat, we need people to take up, all of the things that you had did. And if like you fail that big, where you had a group of 10 people and only one person was shot, I give them a E for effort, man. That's dope as hell. That's dope as hell. Kill them, get rid of these people, but make sure you know how to aim your guns. Go to target practice. Go to the range. You know what I'm saying? Make sure you know how to move shoot a moving target before you just go out there, because everybody have guns, but not everybody is a killer, and not everybody has that killer instinct. So if you're gonna go out there and ambush some police officers, ICE officers, whoever the fuck it may be, make sure you know how to shoot. Make sure you know what you're doing. Beastmaster, thank you for that. Becoming a new member of RBN. We appreciate that. We appreciate that. Thank you for that. This is why you need to train to get. Yes, man. Like, it sucks, but it is what it is. I can say what the hell I want to. But yeah, this could have been beautiful, man. This could have been something beautiful. This could have been the start of probably a real revolutionary fight. And man, it just sucks. We lost 10 comrades, and they possibly lost one. Possibly. I don't know. They haven't gave any updates on his conditions. So, you know, it just sucks, man. It just goes to show we are a long way from where we need to be as far as people being trained. I'm down low. Hold on, let me check something. Is that better? Am I up higher? Do you hear me anymore? You said emotionally. I'm not I'm just I'm not down, man. I'm not down. I'm actually in a good mood. I'm actually in a good mood. We got the giveaway coming up in a couple of days. Oh, that reminds me. We're still raising money for this fucking giveaway. We're going to be out there in Chicago in a couple of days on the 15th and the 16th. We're going to be out in Chicago. So if you guys can, please donate to Tour for the Poor. We're trying to raise as much money as we can. I just talked to Zarek. He said we need about $2,000 more. I know that's not possible. Especially, you know, with all the shit going on, I know it's not possible. But we're trying to raise as much money as we can right now to get everything that we need. We got enough for the U-Haul. Now we need clothes, food, gas, and I got to pay all the workers. So it is what it is. I do not miss being on paper. Hell no, man. I can't wait till I'm off. Well, I'm good, man. I'm good. Don't even worry about that. You know, I still got my amendments and whatnot. I'm not riling people up. So it is what it is. And my probation officer know I talk like this. It's all good. Even if they do lock me up, you gonna lock me up for what? I ain't violate probation. They ain't never say I couldn't say none of this shit. They say I can't carry guns or do drugs. But anyways, if you can, please donate to Tour for the Poor. We got the shit strolling below me. Cash App Tour for the Poor, PayPal on Holy Rome 6, Venmo Tour for the Poor. Every dollar is getting counted. So you can send anything that you want, whether that be $1, $5, $10, 10,000. I'm grateful for it. We are almost there, man. We almost there. I just know it's gonna be a long day. I'm kind of dreading it because it's gonna be a long, hot day. But it's good to get it over with while we can, you know. So if you can, please donate to Tour for the Poor. I'm trying to do everything that we can to get everybody paid, you know, get this food, get the clothes. We got the U-Haul, we got the diapers, so halfway there. Let's see what Zoe was talking about. Devin, thank you for that $100. I'll try to make it there between 9 and 10 that day. My parents and grandma would be there too. Oh, that's gonna be dope. Be cool for us to all meet. Oh yeah, hell yeah. We all gonna take pictures together. We all gonna take pictures. We're gonna make sure we take some pictures together. Logically speaking, the rich won't give up their power. This empire is violent and will require force. Yes, man. Because I know a lot of people who try to see things going on right now, especially in New York, and they getting their hopes high and whatnot. But I will never put my hopes too high in this capitalist society or from a politician promising me things. What the hell? Oh, my beard just sparkling. So yeah, we're gonna talk about the Houthis. I don't know if I can show you guys what happened with the Houthis, but they just sunk 3 ships this week. So people need to start taking them serious. I mean, they did win a war. They did win a war against the U.S. military. But yes, this system is gonna need to be taken over by force. Like nobody is coming to save you guys. I don't know how to put it to liberal-minded people that nobody likes you. You know what I'm saying? I'm not saying that because I'm a communist. I'm saying that because the elite, the rich, the powerful, they don't like you. They don't think twice about you when they are passing these bills. So if you see the bills like the big, beautiful bill that just got passed and shit like that, Democrats knew none of them had to vote for that in order for it to pass. They knew this. And they don't give a damn. They didn't push back. They didn't fight, you know what I'm saying? Or they ain't did nothing. They don't give a fuck about you, bro. I'm gonna keep it real with y'all. I don't give a fuck what I'm going through at the moment. I'm gonna keep it real with you guys. I'm not gonna lie and say, well, maybe next year, maybe next midterm, or maybe we just, flood the courts. And who's gonna be in the courts? Who's gonna take over those courts? So yeah, I just don't get it. I just don't get it how people still see this capitalist society move how it moves. We overthrow what we want, we take what we want, and they think that you can negotiate with those people. Like America told you best. We don't negotiate with terrorists. They don't negotiate. We are considered terrorists. I'm pretty sure a lot of you guys are on some type of watch list. I'm pretty sure a couple of you guys are on the watch list already. We are terrorists. They're not going to negotiate with us. And I feel like they are terrorists. We shouldn't have to negotiate with these people either, especially when it comes to your livelihood, when it comes to your mom and your dad health, your grandparents, your housing, your fucking medical bills. None of that shit is for negotiation. This is for the better of the people, I don't know. I ain't got nothing to lie though. I ain't got nothing to lie to you about. I'm gonna keep it real because if I don't, who will? I can sit here and lie to you and be like, yeah, just try harder, you guys. Vote harder. Vote harder. Go call your representatives. Go protest outside the buildings while they inside sipping their fucking wine and their $1,000 champagnes and shit. You actually think they giving a fuck about you while they in these Met Galas? Their dresses cost more than what you will ever make ever in your life, ever. Your shoes cost more than what your house is worth. I saw one Met Gala, this lady was just carrying a chunk of ice and it cost thousands of dollars. While you're starving. You think they actually give a fuck about you? So I got to keep it real with you. I don't care what I'm going through because I'm going to die one day anyway. But you will never hear a nigga say, oh, shit, that nigga Rome ain't never kept it real. I kept it real to the grave. I told y'all what needs to be done. Whether you are ready for it or not, I'm going to walk you through it. I'm going to walk you through this because something gonna have to change, and it ain't gonna be us. You know what I'm saying? we don't have to change. We don't have to change. We just have to change this system. And voting is gonna get you nowhere. Voting is gonna get you nowhere. I thought Beyonce had our backs. Yeah, she got your backs. Yeah, she got your backs. With a whip inside of those fucking factories, making her cheap ass clothes. That's how she got your back. Oh yeah. Shoes should not cost hundreds. This is money laundering. That's all it is. That's all it is. It's just like if I go and I sell a whole bunch of dope and I just buy this art piece behind me for $100,000 and shit. I'm just washing money. I'm just washing money. That's all it is. Money laundering. The shoes don't cost $100,000. They're just washing their money. That's it. That's it. Those whips are what my grandmother called them crackers. Yeah, I call them crackers all the time. I call racist white people crackers all the time. Are you gonna call me a cracker? You get mad if I say the N-word. I call you a cracker because you use the system against minorities and blacks. You are a cracker. You use the system to whip down on people. You are a cracker. Like, I don't call normal white people that. You notice how I said normal, because racism is just stupid. It's just stupid. It's stupid to be racist. You have to be stupid in order to be racist. So normal white people, no, I don't call them crackers. But if you act like a cracker, you call the police on black people for no reason, sitting at the park, just chilling in their cars and shit like that, and you know that the system is heavy-handed towards on minorities and blacks, and you choose to try to use the system against them, I'm going to call you a cracker. Straight up. Damn it, what the fuck is this fucking story? Whew, yo, it's gonna be a long fucking day, man. I'm telling you. Whew. Just be careful out there. So, like I said earlier, the strike in Philly is officially over. Now, I'm not gonna lie. I'm not liking what I'm hearing, man. I'm not liking what I'm hearing. Maybe that was their whole thing. Maybe they said we want 8% to get to 5%. Because with these capitalists, if you're going to go to the negotiation table with a capitalist, then you're going to have to go high. It's the same thing I said with Bernie Sanders. Why go for Medicare for all when you can just go for universal health care and then get Medicare for all, during the negotiations. But if you go in for Medicare for all, you're going to come out with Cobra. And what happened? We went to the negotiation table for Medicare for all, and we came out with Cobra. People still got Obamacare, so maybe that was the plan. Maybe all they needed was 5%, and they just said, hey, we want 8%, but I think 5% is only $150 added on to what they are making right now. And $150, I mean, like, that's union fees, bro. That's going to cover your union fees. They basically are making the same amount of money. It sucks because the union leaders, and I tried to get him on the show. I reached out to everybody I could. I looked them up. I called their people. First they said no press. We understood what they, we had told them what we do and whatnot. They was like, oh, okay. Well, we're going to try to get to you, blah, blah. We emailed, we called, we text, no reply. I'm not going to knock it. I just wanted to see what's going to be the next move for the president. But he went in. This is 4:00 in the morning. Last night. This 4:00 in the morning. And they came up with a deal. And it's not enough. Because if you see the streets of Philadelphia right now, it is stacked full of trash. I mean, it looks like New York. Now you gonna talk shit? You got New York hat on. I like this hat, but holy fuck! If you guys have seen the videos and the pictures I have seen, there's trash stacked up that's like half of the size of a building. Whole blocks are full with trash, rats, roaches, every fucking where. They said it smells like shit. And that's not even going to be enough to pick up the trash that they didn't get. They're going to be working extra overtime picking up all of that trash. And all they get was $150.
I'm disappointed in DC 33, man. Y'all really had the bitty rocking with y'all, man. Niggas throwing trash everywhere for y'all. Oh, fuck them niggas, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like, niggas really was rocking, bro. We was littering every day out the car with it. Fuck it. You know what I'm saying? Then the president talking about some, oh, yeah, we ain't signing nothing respectable. All we want is respectable pay. Then you sign that bullshit for 3%, man. You let the whole...
I'm sorry, it was 3%. They went for 8 and came out with 3.
whole fucking union down, man. Because y'all shouldn't have went the fuck on strike if y'all wasn't willing to go the distance. You gotta be willing to go the fucking distance when you go on strike. Y'all wasn't willing to go the distance. They called y'all bluffs and y'all fucking folded at 4 o'clock in the morning when everybody was asleep. Y'all weird as shit for that, bro. Y'all weird as shit for that. The workers still ain't got no fucking money. Then they gotta come back to the job and clean up all this bullshit. And they all missed a week's worth of pay, all types of shit. So how good is a fucking union if they ain't gonna fight for y'all? How about y'all cancel them fucking union fees and all that shit that's coming out their check? Since you ain't giving them no more fucking money. That gotta be the 8% right there. That was corny. I don't care what nobody say. I don't know if it was a whole group project or just the president said, fuck it, man, we gotta just take something. Because at the end of the day, niggas is on cups. Y'all thought the strike was gonna be a couple days and they was gonna be like, all right, fuck it, here. It went a week. Motherfuckers, they get paid. They got that little due stipend and saying, oh, this ain't it. My baby needs milk. My rent about to be due. It's the first. You get what I'm saying? So I get why the workers probably wanted to go back, but leadership's supposed to have a better plan in place, bro. A union used to mean something. Like, you got a union job. You remember that? Oh, I got a union job. That shit don't even mean nothing no more. Y'all out of fucking pocket, man. Them workers ain't getting no more fucking money. That shit was for nothing. I'm going at the mayor and all that. I'm going at the mayor for niggas. Never again. I'm gonna mind my fucking business because it ain't my fight to fight. It ain't my fight to fight. But I know y'all had a lot of people behind y'all, man, and y'all let niggas down because we really wanted y'all to get that raise because y'all fucking deserve it. But I mean, absolutely not. All I'm saying is now, don't do no complaining. Y'all signed it. Y'all got what y'all fucking signed. Don't do no complaining. If it's that bad, quit. Take a real stance. Fuck going on strike. How about everybody just quit then?
People are pissed the fuck off.
Let's get right back to the breaking news, which is they got a deal and the strike is over. Let's get out to Shayna.
Hey, good morning. Yeah, within the last hour or so, just after 4 a.m., we had District Council 33 leadership walk.
I'm gonna pause this real quick. David, thank you for that $25 for the giveaway, man. I appreciate that. Man. Thank you.
Out confirming to us that a deal was met. A tentative agreement has been reached with the city of Philadelphia after 9 days. The strike has been going on since 12:01 a.m. on July 1st, so going well into the night here in terms of negotiations. But the news this morning is that folks will be going back to work this morning as early as today. Now, the details of this tentative deal were not disclosed from union leadership, but District Council 33 President came out very defeated, saying, unfortunately, the deal was met. Now, when we asked him what that meant and why he used that term, he said he simply was not happy with the agreement. So the union was certainly vague in those details, saying that the statement's going to come out shortly to kind of give us a breakdown of what this tentative deal will look like. Of course, tentative because the union members must vote on it, but Mayor Cheryl Parker has really put out a statement, and also has been really clear in her message in terms of what she was willing to offer in terms of what from the city. And this 3-year contract with 1-year extension that she says will increase member pay over 14% over the next 4 years of her term in office. So based off of that and those details that we've been able to take from her offer, it seems like this is a 3-year deal with a 3% raise each year that she had put on the table initially. Again, well below the 5% annual increase that the union was hoping for. So again, a deal was met, but the union making it very clear this morning they are not happy with what was offered and what they had to accept. Take a listen.
See, and this is one of the problems with union leadership nowadays. It is horrible. It is horrible. You have union leaders who would take horrible deals and come out with his tail tucked between his legs and his head drooped down, like you were forced into taking that deal. The city of Philadelphia, they was willing to put up with it because we all feel like, I don't know how you feel, but I feel like sanitation workers should be paid way more than the police. They should be paid like way more than what the police. I think they should be making up there with the nurses and the doctors because they keep our streets clean. They keep the mice, the rats, raccoons, all the rodents, the roaches, all of that shit. They keep it all going, all away from us, and they keep us well. They keep our neighborhoods clean. So I think we should just match their pay with the police. If I was the union leader, that's what I would have came in with. I would like, not only do we want to raise, for inflation, but I want to match, our pay with what the police is making. Because Philly police officers are getting a good chunk of the city's money. And their budget, I'm pretty sure they're getting over 20% of that budget that's going into Philly. I feel like personally, I don't know how you guys feel. I'm not going to put none of you in your mouth. Pause. But yeah, this is not worth it. And if this union leader ever see this video, you failed. You not only have you failed the people up under your leadership, you failed the people in your city. Because people was pissed at the right people. This was a great time. Like, this is a real great time to do some revolutionary shit. You could have went, and by the time all this shit was done, you could have ran for mayor. You could have ran for mayor against her if you would have done this right. But you tuck your tail and you come out with your head drooping and you say, unfortunately, we came to a deal. Who put a gun to your head, bro? Did they hang you off a balcony like Suge Knight did fucking Vanilla Ice? Ain't nobody force your hand. The people was behind you. You have people from different cities, different states behind you. All the news is talking about it. Independent journalists is talking about it. You have nothing to lose. You have nothing to lose, dude. But that goes to show some of these union leaders be compromised, and they only in the leadership position because they know, the higher uppers know that he's not a threat. Because what is 3%? That's nothing. That's nothing. 3%, bro. If they don't go on another strike, I don't know what the fuck we gonna do. And this is why I keep telling y'all, like, look, we got a lot of teaching to do. If they had a smidge of revolutionary spirit, it wouldn't. Come on, man. Come on, man. And they know this. They know this, Dave. That's why they was like, hey, look, we don't want these niggas getting ideas because they already starting to drop trash off at City Hall. They already dropping trash here. We don't want to get them any ideas because it's going to be trash at the city hall. Then it's going to be trash at at the mayor's house, city council. Then it ain't going to be dropping off trash. It's going to be throwing trash. Then it's going from throwing trash to throwing rocks to somebody getting shot. That's how it goes all the fucking time. Y'all could have had a real revolutionary movement down there in Philly. I would have came to see this shit in person. I would have joined. I'll break probation for that. Hell yeah. But here we go. Here we go. The little dog is fucked over again. Once again, the working class get fucked over again. And they know that 3% isn't going to cover anything, especially if you have lights, gas, rent or mortgage. You have kids, car note, car insurance, all of these things. What is $115 to $150 going to do? And for all you motherfuckers that was out there in Philly scabbing, taking that $20 to fill your car up with other people's junk, I hope you catch some shit. I hope you catch some shit and die, bro. Because ain't no fucking way you walked over a picket line for $20 fucking dollars. I don't know what diseases you can get from having trash in your car, but I hope you catch it. All you fucking scabs. 20 fucking bucks. Oh, we can make a couple of $100 a day, blah, blah. Go sell some fucking weed. Go on OnlyFans. Go make it on that. Don't cross the fucking picket line when you see people, striking for more money. This isn't just for them. This is for the labor movement all across America because it goes like that. We see the people in Philly and how they strategized and how they took over and got what they wanted. Detroit might do the same. We got unions all through this motherfucker. But are any of the unions strong? Hell no. UAW always on strike. I guarantee they're on strike right now. I bet I can ride past a plant and somebody outside with some signs right now. Striking. It just pisses me off. It pisses me off. And what I'm really mad about is there's a lot of younger people scabbing. And I understand it's hard. But you don't have to walk over the next man to get yours. I really need a new camera. That shit wasn't made up, bro. I seen so many. It was go on TikTok, look up Philly scabs. There were black people, white people, young people, old people, people with trucks, people with dumpsters. Yeah. Scabbing is real, bro. When I went out, I don't know if you guys remember when we had a general strike summit and we had the union leader from Kellogg's on the show. I went out there. It took me 2 hours to drive out there. I'm running back and forth trying to get some interviews. And I'm talking to one guy, and he like, look at these fucking scabbers. They don't even know what to do. They don't even know how to work the plant. And they think they're gonna take our jobs. Like scabbing is very real. It's very real. Shit, they wanted me to scab for Ford. Ford just went on strike. What was that? A year or two ago? Now, I put in an application for Ford like a year or two before the strike. And while the strike was going on, somehow my application gets approved. They want to do an interview with me ASAP. Oh, what changed? Huh? What changed? Why you want to do an interview with me now? It's because all them workers outside saying that you don't pay them right, saying that they are their conditions of this plant is not up to code. Come on, man. Come on, man. I'm not going to be a scab for any of you. I don't give a damn how bad I need the money. You know, you got to have principles in the shit. So many like people do not have class solidarity, bro. It irks me. It irks me. Like I said, with a little bit of revolutionary spirit, a little bit of class solidarity, this would have been a walk in the fucking park. What the fuck? Oh my! Oh, that's just my beer bottle. I'm like, oh yeah, oh yeah. I remember that. Joe Biden was like, "Nigga, fuck out of here. We about to break up the strike." That's fascism. I'm a fascist. And what get me so mad about that? Every time I bring that up to liberals, they like, that's not fascism. I said, well, what's the definition of fascism? Isn't when the government and corporations come together and like, is that not like the textbook definition of fascism? He's not a fascist because no, he's a fascist, bro. He's definitely a fucking fascist. Somebody said Rome is right wing. The fuck I supposed to say about that? What do you want me to get mad and yell? Oh, we was talking about Biden. No, Emily said she was just joking. But yeah. Joe Biden is definitely a fascist. And right after that strike, he aided and funded a genocide. So yeah. I mean, we got the worst of the worst people. I mean, I done seen some bad leaders, dude, but we got the worst of the worst of the worst. And nobody wants to call these people out correctly. Everybody wants to hold their hands and be like, oh, well, you know, maybe we do this and do that. They'll listen to us. Like, no, they're not going to listen to you. Nigga, Joe Biden said Medicare for all came across my desk. I would veto that motherfucker. Who the fuck is he helping when he vetoed Medicare for all? Your mama? You? He been cutting into Social Security before I was even born. Who the fuck do that help? Your mama? You? That's why I tell people don't even worry about Social Security because you ain't getting that shit anyway. Millennials, Generation Z, and Alpha, y'all ain't getting no Social Security. You better off playing the fucking lottery. I don't think Rome will remember the backdoor joke from a couple years ago, but I can hope. Backdoor joke. I know I get high a lot. You gotta remind me. You gotta remind me. Man, it is Philly. We had so much hope. I thought they was gonna hold it down. Well, oh, that's fucked up, man. God damn, everybody want to text when I'm on a damn show. Nobody ever call me or text me when I'm on a damn when I'm just here alone. I'm trying to keep my phone off vibrate. So I can hear the donations. Oh, before we move on, we got the giveaway going on. I don't want to keep bringing his shit up, but it's very important that we reach this goal. So we can get everything done. So you broke into a house. I said you can break. Oh, Oh shit, yeah, I remember that. I remember that. I remember that. That's yeah. You was on the road that day. I remember that. Yeah, that was evil genius. That's evil genius type shit. They like, oh, all these dumbass niggas like Obama. Man, put my name on that motherfucker. They're gonna like it. But what if they read the bill? Americans don't read. Americans can't read. We made sure Americans cannot read for this simple fact. You make the bills so fucking big and long that it become uninteresting to these people. So they'll probably read a couple of fucking paragraphs from here to there, but they're not reading the full entire bill about what's going on with their life. We made sure of that. I mean, look at the fucking public education out here. No, they're not reading shit. They're not reading shit. They're gonna wait for somebody else smarter than them to read it for them. And then other than that, depending on what their motives is, they're going to tell you what you want to hear or leave out the things that you need to hear. Right, Chris. 3,000 pages of crap. No reason why a bill should be that fucking long. There's no reason at all. There's no reason. It's just they so used to word salads, they do it to each other. They so used to feeding us word salads, they do it to each other. They're like, fuck it. Them motherfuckers don't read shit. Half of the motherfuckers be sleep. Half of the motherfuckers be sleep. All right, let's talk about your favorite president real quick. Oh, what's that? Hold on. Let me make sure I got the right story. Oh, I'm gonna talk about that one next. Let me go to my bookmarks, Twitter. Okay, here's your favorite president. This is your favorite president, by the way, not mine. I don't have one, but you got one. I know you do. I know you love this motherfucker. Don't type in the comments that you don't. I know you like this nigga. You know what I'm saying? He
one of the biggest ones. Sure. Your memo and release yesterday on Jeffrey Epstein, it left some lingering mysteries. One of the biggest ones is whether he ever worked for a American or foreign intelligence agency. The former Labor Secretary, who was Miami U.S. Attorney Alex Costa, he allegedly said that he did work for an intelligence agency. So could you resolve whether or not he did? And also, could you say why there was a minute missing from the jailhouse tape?
Yeah, sure. If
Did I just interrupt for a second? Are you still talking about Jeffrey Epstein? This guy's been talked about for years. You're asking, we have Texas, we have this, we have all of the things. And are people still talking about this guy, this creep? That is unbelievable. Do you want to waste the time and do you feel like answering?
I don't mind answering.
I mean, I can't believe you're.
That is unbelievable. I can't believe you guys really still talking about Jeffrey Epstein, even though I told you guys when you get me elected, I'm going to expose the client list. Turns out I couldn't take my name off of that list. So, yeah. Who the fuck is Jeffrey Epstein? We don't know that nigga. I mean, shit, I heard about him, but I don't really know him like that. But why are we still talking about him? Let's talk about Texas. Okay, well, what's going on with Texas? Oh, the states' rights. They can do what they're going to get it together. Right? We're going to let the state worry about Texas. But now when we want to talk about Jeffrey Epstein, your friend that you party with, Trump, oh, yeah, I party with him. He loved young girl. He like him young. He basically pulled the Kendrick Lamar on Jeffrey Epstein. Yeah, he like him on the young side. He do. But now we can't talk like that. What the? What? And MAGA is so stupid because they eat it up. They following orders. Like Trump wasn't the first person to say this. The people on Twitter, Facebook, MSNBC, CNN, Fox News, they all got the memo before Trump did, or they, all are saying the same shit because Trump isn't the only one saying this. The people in MAGA is saying this too, like, oh, well, we should be focused on this. We should be focused on Islam. We should be focused on this. Let's just stop talking about the files altogether. Even libs of TikTok. This ugly ass bitch, she been talking about the Epstein files for fucking years now and talking about all the fucking Democrats who are pedophiles going down. They're gonna go down. Go on her Twitter page. See what the hell she been talking about. She only mentioned Epstein twice, and that was in March. So she knew, like, oh shit, we can't get this. We can't do that. No, we can't expose these people. Because if you expose Bill, you gotta expose Trump. You expose Trump, you gotta expose Hillary. You expose Hillary, you gotta expose Obama. Obama, and boom, 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 boom. All of them. All of them. It's disgusting, really, but it just goes to show where their loyalty lies with pedophiles. Their loyalty lies with pedophiles, straight up. Ain't no other way around it. Ain't no other way around it. So, hold on.
The Epstein list is not real. Case closed. He committed suicide. There's nothing to investigate. We never said we had a list. We said we had the files. Jeffrey Epstein never even was a real person. He was a figment of your imagination. It was no island. He wasn't real. It's not our fault that you believe everything we tell you. That's your fault. So you think we use the client list as leverage to get everybody to vote for the big, beautiful bill? Who you got that from? Propaganda. How many people you know with the last name Epstein? Nobody. That's what I'm... Hell no, Maxwell ain't getting out of prison. Elon said Trump's name was on the list. Well, tell Elon to drop it. Oh, y'all sure Elon don't got that list? Elon downloaded some files before he left. Oh my God.
Nigga says a figment of your imagination. That nigga said it's your fault for believing everything we tell you. Oh my God, bro. Oh my God, dog. This is so hilarious. Chris, I like this theory, but my theory is this. All of MAGA influencers are doing something themselves. They're not on the Epstein list, but they're on the Israel list of people to potentially blackmail. They sat through and saw kids be bombed and made excuses for it and put their unwavering support behind Israel. Israel have something on a lot of these MAGA influencers. They have been invited to dinners. They have went to the White House. They've been out to parties. And I'm pretty sure these rich and powerful people probably, put them in some rooms, probably did something to them or had them do something to somebody else and was like, hey, jump the line or jump the gun and get your ass shot. Jump the gun and get your ass shot. But as far as them seeing the Epstein list, no. Are they on a list of their own? Yes. Ben Shapiro. Yes, definitely. That nigga don't get no pussy. He got a wife and he don't even get no pussy. He ain't even know pussy get wet. He ain't even know pussy get wet. Hell yes, I think he did some shit. what is the other Charlie Kirk, all of them. They on the list. They on a list. I'm pretty sure they went out and did some things, and they got them on video. Like, keep your ass in line, or we're exposing you. Yeah, Ben Shapiro, we're gonna expose how you love sucking penis. You love sucking black penis, Ben Shapiro. Oh man. That's crazy. Yeah, but I don't think so. I don't think so. I don't think they would have went against it. I think they would have just voted against it, but it still wouldn't have been enough. They probably would have voted present. That's how it always goes. Like, even with the vote for the Iron Dome, when AOC voted no, and then Nancy Pelosi was like, "Bitch, you better motherfucking vote for this. I don't give a fuck if you vote president. You better not vote no, motherfucker. You want me to smack you up in front of all these fucking people? Don't look at the fucking camera. Stop crying. Stop crying. Look at me. Vote present or vote yes. But if you vote fucking no, I'm gonna." And here go AOC. And then her supporters like, well, it's a defense budget. Why the fuck was she crying? Why she feel like she, was that emotional that she had to cry about it, because she knew that she was going into the long list of war criminals and that's have power in the U.S. And yes, AOC is a war criminal too. I don't give a damn. You vote present, you vote yes, or any fucking bills that got something to do with military equipment or sending military equipment to other fucking countries, and we know that they're not using it for defense. They're using this to stop the karma for coming their way. That is not defense. They have been on the offense for 70 fucking years now. And to play this off like it's just a defense bill, nothing defensive about Israel. There's nothing defensive about Israel and what they are doing to the countries surrounding them. Yeah, we seen the flight logs, but the clients is a different thing. Flight logs, people could have been flying in and out. Not saying that they didn't do anything, but who was he selling these young girls to? That's what we're looking for. The client list. We have the flight logs. So yes, they can say, yeah, I've been on Jeffrey Epstein plane a couple of times, or we flew here. But did he sell you young women? Did you buy young women from Jeffrey Epstein? That's what we want. Not the flight logs. That's nothing. That's nothing. That's just a whole bunch of celebrities hanging out together. But who is he selling these children to? Because the FBI saying that he just had sex with all of these young women over and over and over, and thousands of fucking videos of just himself. It ain't enough Viagra in the motherfucking world. It's not enough propaganda in the world to make me even fucking believe that. That shit is crazy. That shit is crazy. It basically like, look, we need to shut these niggas the fuck up. Shut these motherfuckers up. They killed the victims. It was one victim on Twitter. I followed her one day. She said, I'm not suicidal. I have no thoughts of killing myself. Boom, dead. Other one, car crash, dead. What the fuck? So the victims who spoke out, they're all gone. And that was a message to the ones who didn't come out yet. That was the one who didn't come out yet. So now they looking like, oh shit, these two just died. I think it's 3 that's dead actually. These people died and got killed. One by a mysterious car crash. And yeah, I'm not coming out. Fuck that. Fuck that. I see what they're doing. They're using death to shut people the fuck up. And if you think your government won't do that, here's some magic potion. It costs about like $3,000 a sip. You can buy some. It's magic. Trust me. If you believe that. Crazy. Yeah, Stephen Hawkins went to the islands. Yep, I remember that. It was some memes about Stephen Hawkins on the island. Whew, those were some funny memes. I'm not gonna lie. Those were some funny ass TikToks. But holy fuck, people do not know how to take shit serious, man. People do not know how to take shit serious. That shit is crazy, dog. That was some funny ass shit. Once again, thank you for coming on Rome's Rebellion. Thank you guys for tuning in, man. I know you guys have a life of your own. You can be anywhere, but you're here looking at my ugly ass. So, if you haven't liked, share, and subscribe, if you can become a member to RBN, so you'll get everything first, and subscribe to our Patreon if you guys would like, little inside detail of what's going on, our next moves, merchandise, and shit like that. We got a lot of stuff going on. We got a lot of shit that's coming up. Sabby got a documentary coming out. So that's going to be dope. Savvy documentary is coming out. It's called Removed. It's about gentrification in Boston. And it was, who else got something going on? I think JB got something going on down there in Florida with his chapter. And me and Nick will be out in Chicago. Why keep wanting to say California? What is going on in California? What am I? Chicago. Me and Nick will be out in Chicago July 15th and the 16th. So if you're out there in Chicago, you want to link up for the day, let me know. We're going to be out there. So, and if you can, please donate to Tour for the Poor. We need, he said $2,000. I'm not reaching for that, but that's what he said that we need. So I'm trying to get everything that I can before the shit goes on, because man, it's going to be, once it's said and done, it's over. It's over. Like, Love you, Ron. I know you're only willing to break in the back door of those willing. Oh man, what does JB have going on? JB have something going on with his chapter. I know he was planning on something big. I gotta ask him again. I'm not too sure, but I know him and his chapter down there, they was planning on doing something, and they just did a giveaway not too long ago. So I'm pretty sure they planning on doing another giveaway or something like that. Something like that. But I know it's gonna be nice. It's gonna be nice. I know we want him to chill because he just got his kidney. So, we're gonna have to see about that. He can't be out for too long, can't stand up too long, can't sit for too long. So it is what it is. But I love my brother, man. I wish I can come to Chicago, start a new work, but get a chairman. My big respect and solidarity. I definitely will, Chris. I definitely will, man. Man, it's gonna be nice. That's gonna be a beautiful fucking day, bro. I'm telling you. I think he said making a big announcement on 21st, unless I get home mixed up with another live streamer. 24th. I'm gonna text Jay and see what he got going on. But if you haven't liked, share, subscribe, donate, take your mama phone, Subscribe to RBN, take your daddy phone. Subscribe to RBN, take your kids' phones, tablets. Subscribe to RBN. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. We're gonna brainwash their asses. We're gonna brainwash them. Oh shit. Okay. Let's see. Now, this is for all of you MAGA types who believe in states' rights. You know, you want states' rights to be able to do this. You want states' rights to be able to do that. Blah blah blah. Right. So the mayor nominee just said that he will be arresting Benjamin Netanyahu. You know, he's going to turn the city. He's going to paint the city red, basically. So Trump just threatened him and said, if he wins, we got power in the White House to take over New York. We got powers in the White House, enough powers to take over New York. So he's basically saying, look, put that motherfucker in office if y'all want to. We're gonna have a third DC. Let's get to this fucking video.
If a communist gets elected to run New York, it can never be the same, but we have tremendous power at the White House to run places when we have to. We could run DC. I mean, we're looking at DC. We don't want crime in DC. We want the city to run well. Susie Wiles is working very closely with the mayor, and they're doing all right. I mean, in the sense that we would run it so good, it would be run so proper. We get the best person to run it. The crime would be down.
I'm sorry, I can't listen to this nigga. I'm sorry. Listen.
So good, it would be run so proper. We get the best that we would run it so good, it would be run so proper. We get the best person to run it. The crime would be down to a minimal. It'd be much less. You know, we're thinking about doing it. To be honest with you, we want a capital that's run flawlessly, and it wouldn't be hard for us to do it. And we've had a good relationship with the mayor, and we're testing it to see if it works. But New York City will run properly. We're going to bring New York back. You have a lot of crooked things going on in New York. We're going to straighten out New York. Maybe we're going to have to straighten it out from Washington.
That nigga is dumb, bro. I don't give a fuck what nobody tell him. That nigga is dumb, bro. He don't know what the fuck he said. He don't know what he said. We're gonna run it. We're gonna run it. We're gonna run it good. It's gonna be ran so good. Well, okay. What about the whole fucking country isn't ran good? There's a lot of crooked shit going on in Michigan, New York, you know, DC, Washington, Philly. What's up with that? What's up with that? So you like, okay, if a communist, which he isn't a fucking communist, I wish he were. I wish he was running under a communist party, but he's not. You know, they gotta make it as bad as possible to try to sell the people some bullshit, right? If a communist take over New York, I'm gonna go into my dictator bag. And we're gonna run it. We're gonna run it good. It's gonna run so well. What's good, K8 Mac? Oh my god, bro. That nigga is stupid, bro. He don't know what he's saying. He don't know what to say. He just freestyling off the top of the head. Like nobody is prepping him for these questions that may be asked by the press. Or maybe his people around him feel like he's unapproachable. Because who's prepping him for this? That nigga is stupid. And I know, you want to know how I know he's stupid? Because Americans are stupid and they feel like, oh, I see myself in him. He tell it straight up. He do that, he do that. That nigga is an idiot, and so are y'all. This is the shit that I'm talking about. I don't know if he said nuclear weapon, but I know he wanted to bomb the hurricane that was going for the South, for Florida. I remember that. And everybody just looking like, what the fuck are you talking about? What the fuck are you talking about? You gonna bomb a hurricane? Oh my god, bro, this is fucking hilarious, bro. I just gotta laugh at it because if you take it to the heart, you're gonna be looking like, holy fuck, we are fucked. This is the leadership. This is our president. We are fucked, bro. We're gonna run it. We're gonna run it so good. It's gonna be ran so good. Trump is the face of idiots of America. And you know, it's a lot of them here. I mean, probably like 150 million idiots in America. It's over 100 million dumbasses in them, straight up. Oh my god, bro. That nigga is funny, bro, but he's a fucking idiot, dog. That nigga said bomb a hurricane. What if we just bombed it? Yeah, we kill everybody down there. Good fucking idea. Now you got a typhoon in your hand. Man, that is crazy, bro. That is fucking crazy. Who voted for this nigga, bro? I need y'all voter registrations, bro. I need to know who voted for this nigga, bro. Holy fuck. That's fucking crazy. That's fucking crazy. But Trump is an idiot, man. And he's the right idiot to be in the position that he's in right now. Especially with all his handlers, all them billionaires that's got their hands shoved up his ass and making them talk for them. He's the perfect puppet. He's the perfect puppet because he's the puppet that everybody else looks at and see themselves in, even though a lot of you guys will never be a fucking millionaire, let alone a billionaire or president or any of the fucking things that he has been. You know, they think, you know, oh, he's a businessman. And y'all niggas never owned a business. So y'all don't even know how businessmen work. Business is cutthroat. Business is something that people kill over, like turf wars. You know, they go over and they take over land, not only just land from other corporations. They take land from small people. They will build a tire. They would, if you don't want to sell your house, like my friend Scant, his mother has the last house on her block. Everybody else got bought out by Chrysler. She has the last house on her block, and they built a parking lot around her and a plant the other way around her. So she got to basically go through their property to get to her house. It gets like that. Business is cutthroat, and people, oh, he's a businessman. He's gonna run the country like a bit. The country isn't a business, and if you want your country ran like a business, it's gonna be cutthroat. People gonna die for their capital gain. That's crazy. But it is what it is, y'all. We ain't tripping. Because no matter who's in the seat right now, they are slaves. We slaves, but they just rich slaves. That shit is crazy. That shit is crazy. But let's lighten up the mood a little bit. Because there's another election going on down south as we speak. I got the video right here. I'm gonna share my screen with you guys. There's another election going on, and somebody is let me just share this shit with you guys.
It's dirty politics. It's dirty politics.
A catty mayoral race is brewing in Somerville, literally.
It's a very hot race, a lot of contenders.
These feisty felines are campaigning for the imaginary office of Bike Path Mayor, but it seems one candidate has a very real enemy.
So again, the original race, and we have photo evidence all over the Somerville Discord, was Orange Cat versus Barry, who's the incumbent. I see Barry all the time. I see Orange Cat almost as much. And then other candidates started coming in, and then Barry's sign was stolen.
But now Berry is back with her promise to make cats outside again. Owner Mallory Bissett telling us how this whole thing started.
We wanted to make sure that people knew that she had owners and that she was well taken care of and loved and that she wasn't just a random cat roaming around. And we wanted other people in the community to come out and make signs for their pets.
It's become a competitive and creative field. Freya is running as a member of the Calm Meownist Party. Orange Cat is with the Catalyst Party, and Claudius is representing the Indoor Cat Party.
I think there's a lot of humor in it, but there's also a lot of straightforward communication, and I think it's simply meowvelous.
A dog duo has also put their paw in the fight.
You know, this is not the Onion. This is a real news station. This is a real news. This is real news in this small town. This is not the Onion. I repeat, this is not the Onion.
The more diversity we have in the political race, I think that's good for everyone.
And more candidates could try to claw their way to the top.
I have a cat. Actually, I have two cats, and I was thinking of how do I get a sign up for my cats?
Unsurprisingly, voters have questions.
And I want to know, like Minerva the cat, what is her stake on crime? Is she for crime?
It just said crime.
Like Minerva the cat, what is her stake on crime? Is she for crime? Is she against it?
Now there is a QR code on one of the signs where you can cast your vote. It says that voting ends September 5th, which is also the last day to register to vote here in Somerville.
It's dirty politics.
Oh my God, bro. That cat with the crime poster killed me, though. Baby, can you give me some tissue, please? Motherfucker just say crime. It don't say nothing else. It don't say. I'm voting for that cat. That cat. I don't give a fuck what it want. Crime, you got me. You got my vote. You got my fucking vote. Excuse me. Hold on. Somebody said that's how white people spend their time. I'm voting for that cat that say that won't crime. I know that's what that's for because if I own lots of cats, and if cats do anything, they commit crimes. I mean, like if it wasn't for cats' pretty privilege, they would be considered a fucking invasive species. They are literally an invasive species. They kill songbirds. They kill all kind of things. Like they don't give a fuck what they're gonna kill. But I'm down with that cat. I'm down with that crime cat, bro. You know what I'm saying? They got my vote. They ain't lie. Ain't that what the Trump supporters said? Hey, at least the motherfucker ain't lie. When they get in office, I'm committing crimes. Nigga, I'm taking all the catnip for myself. You know what I'm saying? Ain't nobody getting no treats. Ain't nobody getting no motherfucker. Like oh my God, bro. I saw that story. I was like, wait till I show this shit to RBN. Wait till I show this shit to RBN. Bro. I kept looking like, is this the Onion? Like, oh shit, this is not the Onion, bro. Oh God, man. Bad Wolf. I don't know about that. I don't know about that. I had a couple of cats that would jump in trees to get what they wanted. So, man, that was crazy. That was crazy. I mean, yeah, I love cats like a motherfucker, but I can't ignore the fact that they have the highest kill count of any animal ever. Household cats have the biggest, have the biggest kill count ever. Can't just look over the facts. It is what it is. I love them. I love them to death, man. I love me a cat, but fuck. They is some little fucking, they some murderers. They're some murderers, you know what I'm saying? And they don't give a fuck. Cat fighting a raccoon, nigga. Raccoon got thumbs. Well, some cats do, but oh yeah. I'm voting for that. I'm casting my vote for that crime cat. For the crime cat. We need more crime in the streets. I don't give a fuck what y'all talking about. We need more crime, and we need crime today. If you elect me, I guarantee crime will be on your block 24/7. I guarantee it. Oh shit. We snatching off all collars. No more flea collars. We're breaking all the rules in this motherfucker. Man. All right. That's enough of that shit, yo. That's enough of that shit. It's time to get back on the heartbreaking shit. Because it's fucked up. The shit that I just seen today really fucked me up. Really fucked me up, man. And I don't like it. But before we move on to this next story that's gonna break your heart or make you mad or make you sad, hit like, share, subscribe. If you haven't already, thank you for coming in. Thank you for tuning in. You could be anywhere, but you're here with my ugly ass, and I definitely appreciate that. If you guys can, please don't forget to donate. We got a couple of days to get out here, and I don't have what I need, but especially get there and back. We're gonna drop off the U-Haul in Chicago, so that's a good thing. How many tolls we gotta pay to get through Chicago? That's the fucking thing. Well, whatever. But don't forget to donate if you can. Anything will do. $1, $2, $5, 50,000, 100,000, 10 million. It's all going to a good cause. But let's see. I'm gonna go on my page because I want to show something. I want to show this pipeline that I have seen. That a lot of us hadn't noticed. Where is it? Okay. Here it go. Thanks, Lance. Damn, man. Crazy ass motherfucker. Oh shit. David, thank you for that. $15 towards the giveaway. I appreciate it. Is that the same David? I hope that's not the same David, but if it is, thank you. Thank you. If y'all don't know, my first name is David. I bet y'all didn't even know that. I bet you didn't even know my first name. My first name is David. I just don't go by it because my father's name. I'm planning on getting it chopped off pretty soon. But yeah, my first name is David. Yep. All this time, y'all thought my name was wrong. Nope. That's my middle name. I don't know why I got all these fucking Bible names and I'm an atheist. You know, they could have just named me something, but you know. And I don't think my mama was a Christian back then. So I don't know what's up with that. Zoa, of course you know. The hell? Okay, I'm noticing a pipeline that has been started. And let's go with this. As you can see, okay, so there's nothing new with ICE, you know, kidnapping people and whatnot. But my thing is, if y'all notice this man arms, that is a black man. That's not an Indian man. That's not a. I know black eyed Dominican. No, that is a black American man. That's a black American man. Now, I have this post from somebody that said, watching black people take part in ICE kidnappings and disappearance always make me think of black overseers. They place their proximity to whiteness over racial class and solidarity, believing it will protect them when the people they are working with despise them more. Now, somebody said Buffalo Soldiers. She said basically. Hold on. What about the 13% of ICE that's Hispanic? Nigga, we feel the same way. What the fuck you talking about? Now look at this. There's supposed to be a black woman. I don't know her from a can of paint. She got 20,000 followers. She said, black people didn't come into the country illegally. Blacks were forced into the country illegally. The man has a job to do. What? Look at this. Do you have a problem with black patriots? Yes. Black man making a decent and honest living. I have no issues with this at all. Arresting illegals. Now, I don't know if you guys can see this, but a lot of these people are black, so-called black. It's not about race, whether you are here legally or not. Black Americans can't go to any other country illegally. Look at that, American flag and they shit. So black people who respect borders are Uncle Toms. Yes. Yes. What the fuck? Kidnappings? You mean arrest? Hold on. Where's that one? There was some FBA, ADOS people in here. That's basically like, yeah, get these illegals out of here and blah 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 blah. And that's why I said all that shit is a pipeline to white supremacy. Look at it. Majority of black people were here already. No, the fuck we wasn't. I wish people stopped saying that shit. Yes, black people were everywhere. Africa is a big ass continent and people traveled. Yes, people travel. Black people were everywhere, but the majority of black people were not in Americas. We were not in the Americas at all. I don't know where the fuck they are getting this fucking information from. You see the flag in her bio. She's not Black American. They're completely different, bro. Any other time they're crying about not enough black representation in police force. No, the fuck we don't. Plus, she's an immigrant. She's trying to badmouth us, feeling other. I keep telling motherfuckers like y'all gotta watch out. These pipelines are very fucking real. The same people who saying ADOS, FBA, we're not African. We have nothing to do with Africa, but they still want reparations for what our ancestors went through with slavery. So if your ancestors aren't from fucking Africa, then they wasn't enslaved in the Atlantic slave trade, were they? Because a lot of people are now denying the fact that there was a slave trade at all. They saying that most of us was already here, and they just put us in fucking in shackles, in chains. Oh, you mad about black patriots? Yes. There's no such. It's oxymoron. There's no such thing as a black patriot. How can you be patriotic to a country that don't even recognize you as a fucking human? Till this fucking day. You go to prison, you fuck up one time. Miss a bill, and go out there and hustle and get caught doing some shit. They lock your ass up in prison. You're not even considered a human anymore. You are a slave to the fucking system. Why would a black person be patriotic to something like that? Why would a black person be patriotic to a country who's fucking overthrowing countries and black African countries? Why would I be patriotic to that? You don't see the pipeline that y'all are falling in? Like y'all just Mario. Y'all act like Mario and Luigi. Y'all just go through every other fucking pipeline that you see. Because some people made you mad over here. Now you're gonna go into this pipeline and you falling for white supremacy and you taking it for ICE agents, for Buffalo Soldiers. And got the nerve to say, man, what? Christopher, thank you for that $10 on PayPal for the people. I appreciate that. Give me your fucking money. Thank you for that. Yeah, man, it's disrespectful as fuck. They know this. I'm not giving black people the benefit of the doubt to not know and recognize white supremacy. You're trying to use your enemy's tools against another minority class because somebody hurt your feelings. Fucking boo-hoo. Well, all the shit that white people have done to us, have done to our communities. To this fucking day, we are being gentrified, but you are shooting down at immigrants. Immigrants ain't got no money to gentrify your neighborhoods. They ain't got no powers to take your fucking jobs or to get you fired or to get you falsely accused and arrested. But you punching down. These niggas is bitches. They pussy. ADOS, FBA, all you motherfuckers. You're not native to the Americans, to the Americas. You're not. You a bitch. You trying to downplay our African roots. You talk shit about Africans, calling them ugly. If Africans are ugly, then what the fuck are you? We all got big ass noses. Some of y'all got that Somalian ass fucking forehead. Some of y'all got that Uganda fucking head. A lot of you niggas from West Africa. If they ugly, what the fuck are we? We got the same hair texture, same skin color. A lot of you Americans are darker than them. If we ugly, who the fuck? What the fuck are we? Y'all niggas is bitch made. Y'all know who the real culprit is, but you too pussy to go against the white man. So you punch down on fucking black immigrants, brown immigrants, because you know they don't have the fucking power to say something or fight the fuck back. The white man is spitting your motherfucking child face, and you let him walk the fuck off. But let an immigrant say, "Oh, this isn't right. Black people shouldn't be doing this. You're not even Black American anyway. I don't give a fuck if I was born in Russia. I wouldn't be a part of the fucking police. I wouldn't be a part of any of this shit because I know my history and I know better. I know not to join the ranks of white supremacists. How many stories do y'all need of this fucking empire and the people in it just shitting on black people? It don't matter if you had a corporate job. It don't matter if you're a fucking police officer. It don't matter if you're a nurse, you're a doctor. All these motherfuckers, they shit on you. They spit in your face in real time. And what you do, you go to work the next day like the bitch ass nigga you are. But a lot of fucking immigrants start to tell the truth about y'all ass. They're not even fucking Black Americans. I don't give a fuck what they were. They told the truth, nigga. If any nigga called himself a fucking black patriot, nigga, you a bitch, nigga. You a pussy, nigga. Straight like that. You a bitch. You ain't got no heart. You ain't got no nuts. You ain't got no titties. Your clitoris is gone. I don't give a fuck how the fuck you gonna put it. You a hoe. You weak. You ain't got no revolutionary spirit, so you join white supremacists. And then got the nerve to be preaching the word of Malcolm X. Got the nerve to say something about Fred Hampton. Fred Hampton would smack the shit out of y'all. Malcolm X, like I said in my one video I put on TikTok, if Malcolm X was still alive, he would be so dehydrated from spitting on you whole ass niggas all day. It's okay. Fall into your pipelines. Do what you do. Because we're going to do what we do. Because at the end of the day, the immigrants that I hang and bang with, they ain't going to trade on me. They ain't going to give me up. You know, a lot of these people fighting tooth and nail. They beating ICE ass out there. They beating ICE ass out there. But the white supremacists that you roll with, once they done with those people, and then they rounded up all the fucking immigrants that they could, and then they got rid of all the people that they can, guess who the fuck they coming for next? And yeah, they don't give a fuck if you American. They already deported some American citizens. They already started deporting American citizens because the nigga look like he from Haiti. So I look Haitian. Yes, I do. To a racist, we all look alike. We all look alike. You got fucking curly hair, brown skin. Oh, yeah. You can't be from here. Your parents not from here. Where you from? Where you from? Oh, and don't forget, Trump said he coming for the homegrowns next. So you better be a good little boy. You better not have said nothing bad about the government at all. Because they coming for the homegrowns next, right? Isn't that what he said? You pussy ass niggas want to hide behind the shield of white supremacy because you feel protected by it for all of these generations that you feel like you got to become one to stay protected. Nigga, nothing can save you from white supremacy. White people are not even fucking safe from white supremacy. Look at the white people in conditions now. Look at how many white people are poor in a system that was built for them. A 400-year head start, and majority of white people are still fucking poor. Nobody is safe from white supremacy. Ryan, thank you so much for the $20 on Venmo. Hold on, what you say on that? Gas for a tour for the poor. Thank you, man, because holy fuck. I gotta fill up two vehicles. Well, whatever. All you motherfuckers, and I dare any of y'all to come my way. Y'all not gonna say the shit in my face because I spit in you. I spit in your face, bro. I smack you. I'm not for the debates. I'm not gonna debate with you. I'm not gonna sit here and say why people deserve anything. I will beat your fucking ass. Some things are just not for negotiation. Knowing all the shit that we do to these people and to these countries, and you talk about illegal, nigga, you motherfuckers are in countries illegally. How many countries have been telling America to get the fuck out? How many countries have been telling Americans to get the fuck out? Not just Mexico. We're talking about U.S. bases. Leave our fucking country. Stop stealing our resources. You the motherfucking illegals. You patrol and you police the whole fucking world like you own this bitch. But as soon as somebody try to come and get away from the bombing, get away from the oppression, get away from the imperialism, and they run here because they feel like, hey, they might bomb our country, but they're not going to bomb their own. They feel like that, but it's not the truth. The same fucking country that you feel patriotic to has bombed our black communities. Bombed us. Over 100 fucking times we have been bombed in America, and you patriotic? To what? People like to bring up Black Wall Street. There was hundreds of fucking movements going on. They killed all of our leaders. They poisoned our fucking waters. They poisoned our food. They poisoned our school, our education. And you patriotic. You ain't patriotic. You a pussy. You can't go against a real threat. Because you know the white man ain't playing that shit. White man had your ass knocked the fuck off. And get away with it. So you feel like, oh, I might as well just join them. Okay, when they done punching on the immigrants, who you think they're gonna come for? Oh, they just gonna leave black people alone at the 500 years of oppression? Okay, yeah, sure. Niggas forgot who died for your sins.
Learn about in school. Martin Luther King Jr. Martin Luther King Jr. What'd he do? He died for our sins. No, that was.
Martin Luther died for your sins. Malcolm X died for your sins. Remember Move in Philly. Oh, yeah, Move, yeah. Yep. Man. I don't know what to tell them, bro. They walking into a trap. They want to walk into the trap. Go ahead. Go ahead. Walk into that shit, bro. Go ahead, because I ain't got time to save all you motherfuckers, bro. I'm gonna try to save your children, your loved ones. But if you want to be a fucking coon for a system that never loved you, fuck it. Fuck it. Fuck you, nigga. Fuck you, bro. You 30-something years old, 40, 50-something years old. You still fucking ignorant to the fact that America hates your black ass. You rocking that motherfucking that flag that's drenched in your ancestors' blood, and you call it patriotic, man? Get the fuck out of here, y'all niggas. Get on my motherfucking nerve, boy. Y'all gonna get everything that's coming to you. I promise you. I promise you. I put down everything I love. All you coon ass niggas gonna get everything, and you deserve it. Shit, you deserve to die faster than a fucking white supremacist. As far as my eyes, you worse. That shit is ridiculous, man. Damn, where the fuck is that video? Oh, shut the fuck up, man. Man, I'm so ready for this Clips album to drop, bro. I haven't heard Clips together in a long time, man. I was like, damn, he left. Malice left the group for church. That sucks. That really sucked. Grinding. Niggas better stay in line when you see they like me shining. Grinding. No, I'll keep in line when you nigga like me shining. Grinding. Y'all know nothing about that shit, man. Y'all know nothing about grinding, man. We used to be in the motherfucking lunchroom doing doing anything but eating lunch, nigga, banging on the table. That is not the video I was looking for. I clicked on a video. What the fuck? I ain't taking shit to the head. Them niggas gonna get killed right here, right now. I don't give a fuck about that shit. So be it. So be it. My nigga said his floors is heated, bro. His floors is heated. You know how rich you gotta be. Nigga said floor is heated. So be it. So be it. God damn. Damn, David. That's true. New Mexico getting some nasty floods too, apparently. Oh, fuck. Cowboy Kitty, thank you for that $5. My sister-in-law was kidnapped by ICE. We can't find her. She's here legally, married to a U.S. citizen, get arrested for a misdemeanor. Keep telling motherfuckers like, bro, it don't matter. They don't care, bro. They trying to save the white race. They're trying to save the white. This is what all this shit is about. They're trying to save white people. But the thing is, they can't find white women that, you know, that wants to keep the race alive or wants to have babies. I'm not going to say keep the race alive, but people are too poor to have kids. You're not going to find women who wants children like that. Not, at least if they want children, it's not like how we used to have it back in the days. Because my mama got 8 kids, my auntie Minnie got 8 kids, my auntie Doc got 9 kids. Yeah, it's not like that, like how it was back in the days. They're not having 8, 9 kids no more. They're having 1, 2 kids. I'm done. Nobody's looking to save the race, but they need people to save the white race. We're dying in more cities than we're being born in. We're dying at a higher rate than we're being born at, and blah blah this and that. Like, pay people to have kids. Pay people what they're worth. Give them a livable wage. Make sure housing is a human right. Make sure food is a human right. Clean water is a human right. And I guarantee you're going to have all the kids that you want because people will be happy. People will be sitting at home. They'll be fucking all day. They just want people to have those kids so they can have more workers. Because if you look at Gen Z and Gen Alpha, those are like the two lowest populations that we have gave for a generation. That's they have a low population for the generation compared to millennials and Gen X. Like Gen X was fucking. Gen X was fucking. Boomers was fucking. And because their house was paid for. You know, their school was basically free. They had everything that they needed. One fucking paycheck take care of this household and his side bitch and his side kids. GNX album of the year. Yeah, I mean, anybody else dropped shit that was close to it. Hell yeah. Let's go across the waters, you guys. I seen this earlier when I woke up. I was thinking like, damn, you know, China, people say, oh, China lives in the future. China lives in the future. I don't think China lives in the future. I think we're just stuck in the past. China is living like how we supposed to. Because if you think about it, back in the days, they say we're going to have flying cars in 2000. We're going to have robots. We're going to have this. We're going to have that. They're living like that. They're not living in the future. They're just living in the present. Our infrastructure is from the 19-somethings. You know what I'm saying? All our waters is poisoned. Our food is crap. Like, I don't say China is living in the future. People like to say that. I don't believe it. They're just living in the present, and they're using the tools that they have now to make sure that their people have a great life. And not only that, I was wondering, like, damn, how do they keep shit so lock and key? You know, because with all of what the CIA, you know, overthrowing all of and throwing all these regime changes all over the world, how come China was never really taken over like that? You know, especially from the early 2000s and whatnot, when they really started rebuilding China and pulling people out of poverty. I seen a video I'm going to share with you guys. Oh, first, I'm jumping the gun. I'm so sorry, you guys. I'm jumping the gun. I am jumping the gun. But this is CJ Damn, I jumped the gun bad as hell. Well, we're gonna take it back. CJ is gonna talk about what we were just talking about before we got onto this. Hold on, give me 1 second.
Here to talk about the 4th of July, what it means to me as an African American, and the monopoly on violence and revolution that the American state has manufactured through this holiday. When the American settler colony was incepted on July 4th, 1776, my ancestors were on slave plantations. This shows the whole contradiction and lie that the July 4th or the whole Independence Day is really about independence and individual freedom. The concept of freedom was only applicable for rich white landowners that were men. So we see that since African Americans were never included in the inception of America itself, this is what makes us divorced from American identity in totality. No matter how many times we try, no matter how many American flags we fly, or how many times we try to call ourselves the colonizer, we will never be them. What do I mean by this? The colonizers / the colonial order will never recognize us as one of them. This is because Black people's status in American society is relegated to property, especially private property. This shows a direct link between racism and capitalism within our society and how they complement each other. What we also have to realize about the 4th of July is that it would not have been possible without the ethnic cleansing and genocide of the indigenous people to Turtle Island. This is why Black people and indigenous people's plight and struggles are inextricably linked. If the indigenous people were never forcibly moved off of their land, there would be no new land for these slave plantations to be made on. This is why the concept of westward expansion was such a debated and highly debated topic at the time. This is because most people in the South wanted to move out west so they could grow their plantations and the plantation economy could overcome the North's industrial capacity. The 4th of July is an inherent contradiction for these two main things. There's nothing celebratory about independence when you have no freedom. When you and your people were relegated to chattel and subhuman by the colonizer, by the people who conscripted the documents such as the Constitution and the Declaration of Independence. The Declaration of Independence has a line in there that says all men are created equal. Well, this shows the contradictions that Thomas Jefferson had while writing these things and shows the inherent contradiction that is the American settler colony. You cannot make a colony based on freedom with slavery, genocide, and ethnic cleansing. Now on to the monopoly on revolution and violence that the American settler colony has made through this holiday. What I mean by this is America has framed it such as so that the only type of revolution that was needed was the American Revolution, and this is the only time that violence was needed and is okay. Throughout American history, the violence that African Americans have shown to the American settler colony through acts of resistance such as rioting, slave insurrections, etc., are often demonized in our historical historiography. This manipulates people to believe that the violence that they receive from the state is benevolent or infallible in a way. This is because America conditions us to view the state and view the concept of America without critique at all. Anytime that you critique America, you're called unpatriotic. Well, bring me with that because America should never show love to me.
That motherfucker only 19. That motherfucker only 19, bro. Like, if a 19-year-old gets it, though, I don't know how the fuck you 50 years old and you don't get it. I really don't. I really don't, man. For a country that's built off your ancestors' backs and you're patriotic about it, it's disgusting. I really need a new fucking camera. Somebody give me some money for a camera. Shit. This thing was like $100. Focus, you stupid bitch. Damn. This thing was like 300. Fuck. Can't break you. Yeah, CJ, that dude, man. Check him out on TikTok and he's on YouTube also. His TikTok name is the same as his YouTube channel. You can find him on TikTok. Let's see. Okay, let's get back on China because that was for the ADOS people. I'm gonna have Zoe probably chop that up for me. But Let's get back on China real quick. That's why I always say, yeah, the American Revolution wasn't a revolution. It was an expansion of the empire. It was an expansion of the British Empire. Motherfuckers can't tell me it wasn't. We still go by British laws. We still go by British laws to this fucking day. There was no revolution, because if it was a revolution, then they would have made sure that, the people was well taken care of. They wouldn't have built this system off of slavery if it was a revolution that they really and truly wanted. What they wanted was control of their own little piece of land, and the British sent them over here. I don't believe none of that shit. I don't believe none of the shit. All the founding fathers, no. They sent them over here to help colonize the Americas and get more power out in the West. It was an expansion of the British Empire. I'm not believing their fucking history books. I don't believe shit that George Washington, Thomas Jefferson. I don't believe it. I don't believe it at all. Before we move over to the next one, thank you for joining Rome's Rebellion, you guys. Once again, we're doing a giveaway out there in Chicago with the Black Panthers. It's going to be a big day. Donate your motherfucking money. No, donate your money. 1, 5, 10. It don't matter. We got we need all we can get, y'all. We need about $2,000. I'm not gonna get that. I'm just asking for what I can get to make sure everything goes smoothly. If I can get enough money tonight, tomorrow morning, we're gonna have all the clothes that we're gonna need. I need about like $200 in clothes, $100 for food, $150 for food. What was that? $65 in gas for Zurich, $100 in gas for me, and I gotta pay every fucking body. So it is what it is. And plus I want to get some more diapers because right now we got 14,000 and I still ain't even reached 20. So, and I couldn't do any more fundraising because they took my fucking Twitter page down. So that kind of sucked. But I'm on Twitter again under Rome from 6 Mile. So if you guys are looking for me, I'm back on Twitter. I was on Twitter the same day they took my other Twitter page down. But let's get to this shit, y'all.
The CIA took decades to build a spy network deep inside China. Then, in the space of just 2 years, 20 of their informants disappeared. It was one of the worst intelligence failures in history, involving secret chat websites, a potential mole, and a whole lot of incompetence. And today, I'm going to show it all to you.
The Chinese government has systematically identified, captured, and killed up to 20 informants working for the CIA.
Our covert assets are the most precious asset any CIA officer has.
We had 20 U.S.-related spies and operatives in China that are no longer to be heard from. They're either dead or in prison. China took care of business.
2006, 4 years before the China incident, and a private contractor named John Reedy is working deep inside one of the CIA's most secretive branches. Reedy is in charge of locating informants and setting up communications with them. His specialty is the Middle East, specifically Iran. But one day he notices something strange. I want you to take a look at this document that Reedy filed. Now, it's top secret, so a lot of this has been redacted, but there's enough in here for us to make sense of what he was trying to claim. As our efforts increased, we started to notice anomalies in our operations and conflicting intelligence reporting that indicated that several of our operations had been compromised. The indicators ranged from to sources abruptly and without reason ceasing all communications with us. Years before the China network collapsed, Reedy was seeing the exact same pattern. Informants abruptly ceasing communication with them, mysteriously disappearing. Their information tap was shutting off midstream. And now, I want to show you what went wrong.
Long story short, China don't play that shit. China don't play that shit, bro. Like, gotta give a round of applause to the people out there in China. These people are smart as fuck. These people are smart as fuck, bro. They are not to be fucked with, bro. Like, America think they can do whatever the fuck they want, and they openly say these things like, "Oh, well, we had 20 CIA spies." Imagine somebody from China just get on TV like, "Yeah, we had spies in America, but they killed all of them." Oh, y'all had spies in America? What the fuck? So yeah. Fuck the CIA. They got what they deserve. They got what they deserve. They all need to go. And I'm pretty sure China got some good information out of them before they assassinated them. That's one thing I like about China is, they don't pussyfoot when it comes to getting a job done. They like, yeah, we need to do something about this. And they do it. They're not holding, they're not waiting. They're like, shit, you a billionaire? You fucking up your workers, you know what I'm saying? You got sweatshops, kill them. You know, what we do to a billionaire who got sweatshops, give them a tax break. You know, anybody trying to infiltrate the country through these, through CIA or any other intelligence agencies, kill them. Kill them. Like, I'm not about to sit here and like a lot of people's lives are on the line. You got a billion people lives are on the line. They can't, pussyfoot around about this. Something has to be done. We need to make an example out of you. We need to make an example so the CIA would think 3 times before they even step foot back in China. And I'm pretty sure those 20 that got caught so far aren't the only ones that is in China, or aren't the only ones that were in China at that time. I'm pretty sure a lot of people probably fled when they seen their comrades getting got. You know, they like, oh shit. let me get the next boat out of here. Man, it's just good to see a country really take care of their people and actually do something about the corruption, bro. Because look at all the corruption. Think about all the corruption that's going on here and all the people that would be dead if China actually took over. If China took over the United States of America, we ain't gonna have no politicians. Like, all them niggas gonna be dead, bro. All them niggas gonna be dead. they gonna take care of everybody. Ryan? Did I think Ryan? Well, anyways, Ryan, thank you for the $20. I'm sorry if I missed you. Thank you for the $20 for the giveaway. But man, it is so good to see China actually doing what needs to be done, man. And I ain't gonna lie, I'm a little jealous when I be watching those videos, bro, because how they treat their workers, the middle class compared to the middle class here, it is night and day. It is night and day. The poor working class here compared to the poor working class in China, it is night and day. I mean, if you can't afford a house, they're gonna give you a house, bro. If you can't find a job, they're going to help you find a job. If you want to go back to school, they're going to help you get back in school. All of these things that, they taking advantage of, we don't even get to take for granted because it's like, nigga, we don't even get to take it for granted because we ain't got it. Steve, thank you for the, what is it? Thank you so much for that $50. I'm Steve McNally. Just know you're dealing with. Just know you know who you're dealing with. Why would you put that? Why would you put that at the end of the message? I already read it, motherfucker. But thank you so much for the $50. I appreciate that. God damn. Man, it's gonna be a lot going on. I think we are in for a rude awakening, man. Like people keep saying the empire's falling. Yes, the empire is falling, but it will not fall in your lifetime. But uh as um as revolutionaries, we got to do whatever it takes to help it fall. You know, even if it won't fall in your lifetime, we have to do whatever we can to make sure that we, you know, we give assistance to make it fall. Because Jasmine, thank you for the $31.24. I appreciate that. What does I say? Hercules. Oh. RBN trip to China. Man, if I go to China, I'm not coming back. I'm telling you, bro. I was telling my girlfriend this shit, like, bro, we need to get the fuck up out of here. You know what I'm saying? But you know, everybody live here, everything we know is here, everybody that we love is here. I'm like, maybe if I can convince my family, you know, and convince her family, like, hey, we need to leave. We need to get the fuck up out of here because it's not getting better for the working class. They're trying to cut into Medicaid so much that people we know and love about to lose their fucking jobs. People we know that do healthcare work, they're about to lose their jobs. Where the hell are they gonna go? How the hell are they gonna stay afloat? You know? And that profession pays good. It pays well, especially if you have your college degrees and shit like that. It pays very well. But with your job cut, where are you gonna go? You know, and it's so hard to find jobs. People keep on saying, well, just keep looking, go find a job here, go find a job. Ain't nobody accepting no applications. I know people who put in hundreds of applications and haven't been on one interview yet. So what we gonna do? Where we gonna go? If we go and we leave for China, you know, all of the things that we have here, I doubt if we even miss it. I highly doubt it because China is big as fuck. China is big as fuck, man. And we probably fit right the fuck in. We probably fit the right the fuck in, you know, with healthcare and housing. You think I'm gonna miss America? If I move to China and they gave me healthcare and housing and put my kids and give my kids a better education, you think I'm about to look back like, oh man, sometimes I just miss Detroit. I miss being so fucking poor. I miss the days I was homeless in the wintertime, sleeping in parks. I miss the times I had to go stand up at the gas station and beg for money. I miss the times I had to sell my body just to make it through the day. Oh, how I miss those days. I went to China for a 10-year-old for a girl 10 years ago. What to say? Hold on, Drake. No, I'm playing. For a girl 10 years ago, it's hard. No English, different world. They were very good to me. Man, and hey, look. Hey, I don't give a fuck about the language barrier because I ain't talking to nobody any motherfucking way. You know what I'm saying? I'm just here for my family. But I would not be looking back. I promise you that. Oh man, I miss the police brutality. Remember how we used to walk to the liquor store and the police used to jump out with their guns like, freeze, nigga. He got a gun. Oh man, I miss those days so much. Yeah. Yes, I miss being discriminated against when I go to a restaurant. I miss being watched when I go into a mall and they just looking at me thinking I'm gonna steal some shit. I am, but oh God. I would if he wasn't so fucking harsh on gay marriage, man. if he wasn't so harsh on gay marriage and gay people in general, I would go to Burkina Faso easily. I would love to be a revolutionary out there. I would love to join their ranks, and I would love to. But man, he need to lighten up on the gay people, man. Oh, this isn't African. This is Western propaganda and blah blah. And, you know what I'm saying? He cracking down. I think he made porn illegal. So he got some bright spots, but he got some real dark spots, man. And if he had the right people in his ear, I think he a little bit older than me. He only a couple of years older than me, I believe. So, we just. We'll also teach to clean teeth after brunch in the schools. Yeah, Americans don't even brush their teeth. Don't even brush their teeth for real. When the last time y'all replaced y'all toothbrush? Don't lie. Don't lie. I had a friend. Me and him got into almost into a fight because I'm like, bitch, I came over here last year. You got the same toothbrush. That's why your motherfucking breath stink. My motherfucking breath don't stink, nigga. Your breath stink. You had the same toothbrush for a year, nigga. You don't think that's nasty? Then you got it out in the open in your bathroom with fucking doodle particles flying all through your fucking bathroom. Every time you flush the toilet, you got fucking fecal matter flying on your fucking toothbrush. You don't think that shit is disgusting? You don't think that shit going back in your mouth? Nigga, what you trying to say? Nigga, I'm saying you brushing your teeth with doodle, nigga. That's the fuck I'm saying, nigga. What the fuck? You brushing your teeth with doo-doo, nigga. You got the doo-doo mouth, nigga. What the fuck? Yeah, I use an electric brush too. I definitely use an electric brush. What was that? Where was that? My uncle was a dentist. Man, that's why you got to close that motherfucker before you start. I just swear a mouthwash. Dr. Oz said brushing is overrated. Lance, stop trolling, nigga. Oh my God, I remember him saying that shit. I'm like, and this is why Americans don't have teeth. This is why Americans don't have teeth. That's crazy. I met a 20-year-old with all gums. Huh? I need to go on Andre's show. I need to go on Andre's show. Yeah. No country got it all the way together, bro. No country got it all the way together because even China got some blind spots. I'm not gonna lie that I don't like at all. But for the most part, if I was to leave the country and never come back, China will be my first destination. I ain't gonna lie. Maybe I'll join the army and take over Taiwan. Sitting there, I'll be interrogating them in English. They be like, I don't understand. You think you're smarter than me? Man, it's a beautiful world, but there's a lot of fucked up people in this motherfucker, you know. It's like we always get the fucked up people.
Can we have affordable health care? No. Student loan forgiveness? Better public transportation? Hold on. Yeah, they said fuck you, actually. Can we protest? Oh, sorta. Just one preliminary question. Would you like to swear a blood oath to Israel on this Bible? No. Whoa. This is no place for anti-Semitic hate speech. What hate? What are you talking about? Sorry, what? I was telling the police that they could kill whoever they want without consequence. As I was saying, this is no place for racism or discrimination. So, speaking of, can we ensure that people of color won't be discriminated against in the work? Except for in the workforce and in college admissions. As I was saying, we would like much discrimination there. Oh. So, back to Israel. Oh, perfect. You want to do the blood oath? No. I want you to stop sending the money for bombs. Wait, sorry, did you say bomb Iran? We just did that. What? No, what? No, it's because like nuclear weapon bad. Don't you have a bunch of those? Duh. But they're plain in red, white, and blue on the side, so it's like cool. What about like paid school lunch for children? Ew. Are they working? They're children. Oh. No. Can you help old people? Yes, wait, yes. We just cut a lot of their healthcare funding. So how is that helping them? Oh, help. Oh, I thought you said kill and work them until they die. Why would that be what I said? Hey though, you can get tax cuts. Do you happen to make $1 billion?
I hate this fucking place, bro. Like, dog, I hate this fucking place, bro. Oh my god, I hate this fucking place so fucking much, dog. I hate this fucking place, bro. I had broken teeth for 5 years, and with insurance, it cost me $5,000. It would have been over $8,000 without insurance. This country is a fucking joke. This country is a fucking joke, bro. It's starting to become a stereotype that Americans have bad teeth. I would imagine so. Because dental is costly, yes, and it's not, they don't tie it to your health care. So $5,000 is actually cheaper. Bad Wolf, give me $1,000. Send me $1,000 on my Cash App real quick. I need $1,000 for this giveaway. And before Rome flying balloons from China over the U.S. to destroy the empire. Man, y'all can't let me get don't let me get no power, boy. I'll be threatening America every fucking day. We're ready for war. Oh my god. Oh man. I had a couple of teeth pulled. I had my two front teeth fixed. Like up here, it was real bad. And I'm missing the tooth right here. I gotta get this one, but they want $2,000 for that one tooth. And I ain't got $2,000 for a tooth. It's fucking crazy, man. It's fucking crazy. It's actually cheaper to snatch out all my teeth and get veneers, but veneers hurt your fucking face so bad you don't even want to fucking smile. Backwards ass country, bro. Nigga they said fuck you actually. Oh shit. That is crazy. Excuse me. So, whew, shoot, excuse me. And speaking of China, man, speaking of China, dude, look what they've been doing, bro. Like, I want to do some shit like this, bro. But America don't be on.
The launch of the Lao-China Railway in 2021 has sparked new interest in rail travel among.
What if I told you that China just dropped millions of living fish into one of the world's deadliest deserts and left them there for an entire year? The results will absolutely shock you. First, desert fish miracle. Are you ready for this? Picture the most lifeless, salt-crusted desert you can imagine. Temperatures that would cook you alive during the day and freeze you solid at night. This is the Taklamakan Desert in Xinjiang, a place so hostile that locals call it the Sea of Death. Now imagine someone telling you they're going to dump millions of salmon, grouper, and shrimp right into this hellscape and expect them not just to survive, but thrive. That's exactly what Chinese scientists did, and I'm still having trouble believing what happened next. You see, the breakthrough came when they realized something incredible. The underground water in this desert wasn't just salty, it was almost identical to seawater. By adding a few key minerals, such as calcium and magnesium, they literally created an artificial ocean in the middle of nowhere. But here's where it gets even crazier. They built massive ponds, some spanning 20 acres, and filled them with species that had never seen a desert in their entire evolutionary history. We're talking about creatures that should have died within hours in this environment. The scientists used AI systems and solar power to keep everything running, creating a closed-loop system that doesn't waste a single drop of water. After just 1 year, the survival rate hit 99%. Let me put that in perspective for you. In traditional ocean fish farming, losing 20 to 30% of your stock is considered normal. But in the middle of a desert where nothing should be able to live, these fish had a better survival rate than most coastal operations. We're talking about salmon that were supposed to die in hours, not just surviving, but growing faster and healthier than their ocean counterparts. Here's the part that shocked me. These desert-raised fish were completely free of the pollutants, microplastics, and antibiotics that contaminate most seafood today. The closed-loop system meant crystal clear water, perfect nutrition, and zero environmental toxins. Restaurants across China started paying premium prices for this desert seafood because it was the cleanest fish anyone had ever tasted. And the numbers? In 2023 alone, Xinjiang's desert farms produced 184,000 tons of seafood and started exporting to 14 countries. We're talking about a complete transformation of one of Earth's most hostile environments into a thriving food production powerhouse. What happened next is where this story gets truly shocking, and it involves something even more ambitious than turning deserts into fish farms. Second Great Green Wall. If you thought dropping fish in the desert was ambitious, wait until you hear about China's plan to build a wall of trees across their entire northern border. I'm talking about a forest wall that stretches nearly 5,000 kilometers. That's longer than the distance from New York to London. This isn't just some small environmental project. This is the largest afforestation effort in human history, and it's been quietly reshaping an area the size of half of Europe. The Three North Shelter Belt program, also known as the Great Green Wall of China, started back in 1978 with one impossible goal: stop the Gobi Desert from swallowing up the rest of the country. Picture this. Every year, massive sandstorms were burying entire cities, destroying farmland, and making life miserable for hundreds of millions of people. The government said, enough is enough, and decided to plant billions of trees to create a living barrier against the desert. Here's what blows my mind. They've already planted over 13 million hectares of forests, and the results are stunning. Sandstorm days have dropped dramatically. Millions of people have been lifted out of poverty through forest-related jobs, and get this, they've started shrinking the desert. China's total desert area went from 27.2% to 26.8% in just one decade. That might not sound like much, but we're talking about an area larger than several countries combined. By 2024, they completed a 3,000-kilometer green belt around the Taklamakan Desert, the same desert where those fish are now thriving. But this massive tree planting operation is just setting the stage for something even more incredible, happening along China's most important river. Third River Restoration Project.
The launch of the
Man, America fucking suck, bro. Get me the fuck up out of here. We ain't doing nothing like that, bro. Like, think about what we can do with Las Vegas. Just by the little strip of Las Vegas, what we can do with deforest. Like, bro, all the money that we got, you telling me we can't do what China is doing with their deserts? We can't make sure we have clean fucking fish. They are importing to 14 other countries right now the cleanest fish that they ever had because they don't have to swim in an ocean full of fucking plastic and nuclear waste. Pay for it with your children's future like you do with everything else. So not only is they shitting on us when it comes to healthcare, when it comes to housing, when it comes to, all of this shit, they are shitting on us, bro. It's like being broke and watching all your neighbors just hold up stacks of money. You know what I'm saying? And you got an eviction notice on your door. And they just like, yeah, I just paid this mortgage off. Yeah, I'm about to buy my second car. I'm about to do this. I'm about to do that. Oh my God, bro. They're killing us with the railroad. They're killing us with the fish. They're killing us with the fucking desert. They wiping. There's no competition at this point. There's no fucking competition. They are thinking ahead of time. They are thinking ahead of time. They are planning ahead, bro. And it's so fucked up that we just like, well, that's just how it is. I mean, yeah, children starve to death in America, but that's just how it always is. That's just how it's always been. Why is it like that? Why do children starve to death? Why are we still using slave labor? For China to have billions of people and not have a slave labor, you know what I'm saying, with the prison industrial complex, that's fucking insane. Now, I know China still got their dark spots that they're trying to, lighten up, especially with the sweatshops and shit like that. They've been shutting down sweatshops. They've been hanging CEOs, killing billionaires who put their people at risk, who pay their people little to nothing. They have been getting rid of them. It is going to be a long process, but they are actually doing it. What do we do for the people that's in the sweatshops right now? Like, I'm not gonna lie to you. Amazon is a sweatshop. I don't give a fuck if people getting paid $10, $20, $25, $30. That is a fucking sweatshop. Amazon is a sweatshop. And nobody that works there is getting paid what they should. They're working over what they should work, driving in vehicles without AC. People are dying on the road. Not only with Amazon, but with the United Postal Service. They are dying in their fucking vehicles because it is so hot. Bezos want company towns. He's not the only billionaire. Elon Musk was talking about building company towns. And you know what happened with company towns? They don't get paid with money. They don't get paid with the American dollar. They get paid with Elon bucks, with Bezos bucks. And you can only spend that money inside of that community. That's what happens. We've seen this happen before. We've seen this happen before. They reap all the benefits and you get paid. You get paid with a fucking with a bill that got Jeff Bezos' face on it or Elon Musk's face on it. Just pay them in tokens, Bezos bucks. China working for the future. The USA just milking the cow. Company planets. Hey, I heard that. Man, I know people that work for that motherfucker for 15, 20 years and they still walking. They still walking in the same old neighborhoods. They still walking, still got the same old vehicles that they started with. It's just crazy to me, man. You know, when people are conditioned to belittle themselves. Oh, well, that's just how it is, you know. At least we got a union. At least we got this. At least. Fuck the at least, nigga. Like, fuck the at least. I don't want to hear shit about at least at all. We should be doing better. We should be doing more. You know, like, I just don't get it. Oh, God. Mm-mm-mm. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Neighbor had surgery last year on their back, and they just accept it like nothing. We need some propaganda, I guess, to push them more. Yes, the fuck we do. Mm-mm-mm. This is fucking crazy, man. I really fucking hate it here, man. I can't wait to get the fuck up out of here. Okay, I got a story from my hometown, you guys. From my hometown. Before we move on, please do not forget to donate to Tour for the Poor. We got a giveaway going on out of keep saying California. In Chicago, July 16th. I'm going to be out there the 15th and the 16th. So if you guys can make it, please come out. If you guys can donate, please donate to the shit that's strolling below me. Cash App, Tour for the Poor. PayPal, Unholy Room 6. Venmo, Tour for the Poor. We're going to need about $1,500 more dollars. 16, 17, 18 more hundred more dollars. But I'm going to take what I can get. Make sure that we get everything that we need. Make sure everybody get there safe. Pay those tolls, gas, food, pay them for helping out and stuff like that. So if you can, please donate. It doesn't matter what it is, 5, 10, 15, 20,000. Can we volunteer? Yes. If you are in Chicago, I will be at the Fred Hampton House, the one that they are turning into a museum. If you are in Detroit, please hit me up on Twitter, or you can email me. I'm going to drop my email below. That is my Gmail. If you guys are in Detroit, metro area, let me know so we can pick you up, or you can drive out there with us, and we can definitely get some shit cracking. These doctors run experiments and push drugs. They don't care about shit. Even if you can't afford it, they might just make it even worse. Yes, yes, yes. My cousin was killed by a doctor a long time ago. Um, my my cousins, they all got some settlement from it, but by the time they got 18, 19, it wasn't really enough money for them. But yes, my cousin was killed by a doctor, Jose. My cousin Jose was killed by a doctor about, I want to say, 20 years ago, something like that. So it sucks. They will kill you. This is why every time I go to the doctor, I ask for a black doctor. You know, even if you get a black doctor, those people, they don't give a fuck neither. But it's best to be safe than sorry. You know. And I always ask my doctors, do they support Israel? That's another thing. Make sure your doctor isn't a Zionist. Make sure your doctor is not a Zionist. How, Rome? How what? Just ask them. I just asked for a black doctor. They got to give it to me. They know it's racism in the hospital. They know them motherfuckers racist. I asked for black nurses and black doctors. Because the white nurses be like, oh, this nigga only here for pills. And when I tell them, like, no, I don't want your pills. I need some actual help. They be like, yeah, nigga. I'm like, no, I need somebody who can actually, recognize what I'm going through at this time. Oh, how did your cousin get killed? My cousin was mentally ill. And basically they was just experimenting on him. Like he wasn't there. Like my cousin was damn near 6'3", but his mental was like 2-3 years old. Like he had a diaper. He had a diaper on at like 6 foot something. He was a grown man, and he still had to wear diapers. And they was experimenting on him, you know, trying to see what's wrong with him, basically. And they killed his ass. Yeah, so that sucked. That was my auntie first child too. It's my favorite auntie first child. What the fuck was I about to share? Oh, we got a story from my hometown. For people that's not holding their phone or by their laptops right now, 19-year-old Lakaya Taylor faces court after shooting 4 men, killing 2 at Foot Locker with multiple headshots. Reported after she allegedly witnessed the 4 men jumping and pistol whipping her brother. Bond set at $2.5 million. I don't know if I can play that. She looking good health though. Now, I don't know if you guys heard about this story, but it was something that was going on in Detroit. We went on Facebook, and you seen 4 young men with gun wounds to the head. Like they was all on the ground. Somebody was like, "Get your people, call your people, check up on your people, check up on your people, check up on your people." Basically, and I know the people through some people that she shot. Like those were my little cousin's friends. And I'm gonna tell you right now, I have no empathy for them at all. These little niggas, they bad. They're bad. They think they are bad to the bone. They think they can be untouchable. You know, all their ops and shit like that. If she wasn't gonna shoot them, somebody was gonna shoot them. Somebody was gonna shoot them. And I told my cousin the same thing. I don't feel like she should be in prison. I don't feel like she should be in jail at all. You know, if anything, her bond should have been personal, and she should be at home waiting trial. Because for the simple fact, y'all did jump out the car and jump that boy. You know, he didn't have a gun on him. You know, y'all put out y'all guns. Excuse, I'm gassy as hell today, and you pistol whipped him. So I hope my sister would do the same. And that just goes to tell that just goes for all of you. You know what I'm saying? For all of you. You know, don't let people touch you or your loved ones. Don't let people do what they want to. You know what I'm saying? Like, I hope she gets free, and I hope her family protects her, move her to the South, and start her life over. Because Detroiters, a couple of Detroiters are going to be over. They're going to come for her, but I feel like she did nothing wrong. They was calling her the female John Wick because rarely do you ever see somebody aim for the head. You know what I'm saying? Like when you get into shootouts and stuff like that, a lot of people aren't trained to shoot. They just have the heart to shoot. You know, they have the heart to kill, but they're not trained to kill. And when I seen those young men on the ground in front of Foot Locker, I was like, holy fuck, those are my cousin's friends. They like my cousin just took some videos and pictures together with them the day before they got shot. And man, I told him, I was like, I don't give a fuck if you mad at me, bro, but your boys deserve that shit, bro. You know, they got unlicensed guns. They hitting this nigga in his head. They tried to kill him. You know, if you seen the man's face after the fact, like his face was basically like when Martin got beat up by Tommy Hearns. You know, Martin Lawrence on the Martin Lawrence show, when he was boxing, his face was like that. They was gonna kill him, and she did whatever it take to protect her brother. And I feel like she should be free. I'm actually thinking about going to her next court date. I'm gonna write her. So if you guys want to write her, look up her name. I'm gonna type it in. Matter of fact, I'm gonna drop that bitch right here. I'm gonna write her, and I'm gonna ask her to join the care party. This is her first and last name. All you gotta do is look up Michigan Corrections, and all of her information will be right there. And if you guys want to, show her some love, give her some donations on her commissary, just see her through these hard times. She's definitely gonna need our love that she can get right now. So I'm definitely gonna show her some love. Yeah, I definitely need that. You know what I'm saying? I got a couple of shooters. They all females. It's crazy because most of the shooters that's in the care party, or somebody that got bodies up under is women. Like women is the backbone of the care party, bro. I just talked to the first lady of the care party. She was she was on it. She was on it, man. She actually shot my boy Kenlo because he kept on trying her. And he was like, he basically is coming on to her. She's like, nigga, I ain't with that shit. Like, nigga, stop fucking touching me. Didn't I tell you to stop fucking touching me? Stop fucking touching me. Then he all drunk. Nigga, didn't I say stop? Bow! Shot that nigga in his fucking side. We like, oh shit. Everybody looking at each other like, that shit was wild. Because the living room gotta be, I'm gonna say 10 by 8, 10 by 12. You know what I'm saying? You know, Detroit got these little ass living rooms. No, don't be sorry. Don't be sorry. That's my enforcer. That's my first lady of the care party. She shot somebody who kept on sexually harassing her. You know what I'm saying? Be sorry for that nigga. You know what I'm saying? Be sorry for that nigga. She popped that nigga, boy. We had to rush this nigga to the hospital. I can't believe this bitch shot me. I'm like, nigga, I'm surprised she didn't shoot you earlier, nigga. Because she old school, bro. She older than me. You know what I'm saying? She old school Detroit, East Side headbanger, blood. You know what I'm saying? She deep in the blood shit. I would not fuck with these women from Detroit like that, bro. Like, these women from Detroit is from a different cloth, bro. You think they ain't got no gun. You think they won't shoot you, but they fucking will, man. They fucking will. And women have been going through so fucking much that their defense system is up all the fucking time. And for you to be towering, like, she's only, I'm not gonna say her name, but she's only like 5'1", 5'2". Ken is about 6'3". So you know this nigga towering over her. You know what I'm saying? Trying to make her feel inferior. And she just like, I ain't going for it. Nigga, touch my ass one more time, I'm gonna shoot you. He did it again and bow. You know what I'm saying? I still laugh at this nigga today about that shit, bro. I'm like, nigga, she told you, bro. She told you. You know what I'm saying? Now you have to walk around with that shit bag for like a year. But he all stitched up. He good. Can't take his shirt off no more. Can't take his shirt off no more. But he good. You know what I'm saying? But just don't fuck with people, bro. You never know what you're getting yourself into. You know what I'm saying? Y'all niggas think y'all got all these ops and shit like that. It ain't gonna be you. It ain't gonna be your op that's gonna take you out. It's gonna be some woman. It's gonna be their loved ones. You know what I'm saying? You gotta be careful, man. You gotta be careful. So free her. And shout out to all the women that's going through this, bro. Shout out to all the women that's going through some shit like this that didn't have a gun when they needed one. You know what I'm saying? All these men out here trying to make you feel less and inferior, trying to make you feel like you're not powerful. You are powerful, no matter how big or small you are, whether you wide or skinny, no matter you white or black. Don't let them make you feel like you are less than. You know what I'm saying? If you have to take it there, then take it there. If you have to fucking protect your people at any means, then do what needs to be done. Don't let your brother die in front of your face. Don't let nobody touch you without consequences. Don't let these people do whatever the fuck they want to you without any like, come on now. Oh yeah, I'm about to write her tonight. Like, hey, we need you. You okay? Living all the love and support you're giving the women. Yeah, man. Like, come on now, man. Women rule this motherfucker. Women run the world. Without women, what they say, without women, this world would be a pain in the ass. Oh shit. Without women, this world would be a pain in the ass, literally. So, all right, you guys. We're gonna wrap this up. Thank you all for coming out. If you missed it, we wind it back. We talked about a couple of things, some important things that's going on today. I'm gonna see if I can actually go up there to our next court date, and I'm try to get some reporting done. Try to talk to the family and see what's going on. See how we can actually help her out. At least throw some of her books, commissary, write her, keep her busy. It's hard in jail. It's hard when you don't have money. It's hard. So especially as women, it is not the same as the men's prison. They get molested and raped by prison guards and the prison doctors, the prison nurses. They get taken advantage of, and sometimes they would never tell you. Sometimes they would never tell, bro, because depending on the mindset that your man have at home, he'd feel like you cheated on him. Like, oh no, they didn't rape you. You just suck some dick for some extra fucking food or some shit like that. Like some man, you can't just tell them. You can't just say like, hey, I got raped in jail. They can be like, no, the fuck you didn't. It is hard. One time I was in jail and I was getting processed. I forgot what jail I was in. What was this? I think this was Mao. They turned the prison into a holding facility. So I think I was there for violation of probation. And all I heard was a woman screaming, "Get off of me! Get off of me! Help! 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 She's trying to rape me!" You know what the guards doing? They doing this. Oh yeah, that food was good. I'm like, y'all don't hear this woman screaming, "Help! She's getting raped." Y'all don't hear her? Like, what the fuck is wrong with y'all? Oh, she ain't getting raped. I'm like, how the fuck you know you're not even in there? So I'm in the fucking, I was in these seats. Now I'm on across the room. They went to go get the girl. Her hair all wild. She didn't snatch the fucking shirt off her fucking titty hanging out, her fucking jail shirt. The woman really tried to fucking rape her, and nobody listened. Not even the fucking CEOs who's supposed to do their damn job. The bond is the same, 2.5 million. That's crazy. But if you guys, please like, share, and subscribe if you haven't already. Please donate to Tour for the Poor. We're gonna be out there in Chicago doing this fucking giveaway. I promise. The quicker this shit is over, the more I will stop saying this shit. But we're trying to do this fucking this giveaway: diapers, food, clothes. Well, I shouldn't say food. I should say barbecue, because that's what it is. Barbecue, food, diapers, and and backpacks. So if you guys can, please donate to Tour for the Poor, man. We trying everything that we can. It don't have to be a lot. $5, $10, $20. It goes a long way. Trust and believe that. I love you guys. If you just tuning in, just restart it back. Click that like, share, subscribe. And I will try to be back with you guys tomorrow.